through the gates where we were. And also for like the following sort of couple areas where it's sort of vital that we don't take any deaths or anything, so it's a bit slow. Obviously having to stop and revive ourselves is a bit slow. And yeah. Also to duplicate fiery oils so that we can utilize them against bullet and then utilize them against a bunch of trolls in the Castle Bale Market afterwards, which is the area we'll be going to after that. So hopefully I can get a better start to a run here, because that was looking alright, but then I screwed it up with the saving and loading of characters. And what item duplication simply is saving character and then loading that other character onto a new player, which I have, a second controller sitting here with me. I do actually have a third controller as well, a wireless one, so I could potentially do it with 3 characters. But I don't do it just because for me it's awkward enough with only 2 controllers. A little confused here as to what's going on with the level up bar. Okay, so hopefully that's just a visual glitch, and oh dude, seriously, let's walk in. There we go. Okay, so hopefully that's just a visual glitch and it's not an actual thing, an actual indicator. Otherwise this is more or less a New Game Plus run, which means I might have to delete that other save file, which I don't want to, but whatever. I mean, this is an any % run anyway, so there's no New Game Plus implication, or no New Game Plus category, so it wouldn't matter either way at this current stage. But if I decide to to put it back in, which I did originally have plans for New Game Plus to be a thing, but then it's just like there's nothing really added to the run. It's just what would happen if our character was more OP at the beginning of the game. Well, not OP, but just more powerful. It's really the only sort of question that is answered. Well, still the only thing that's really asked and answered. Which, I mean, I guess is still, a reason to see how much quicker it is, but, yeah, don't really care too much about it at this stage. But just in case I do decide to do it, I do have the Shadowkeep file saved there. It's not just for trying to increase the chance of getting glitch cutscenes. So I think that's where that comes from. That being said, that doesn't guarantee them happening. I think it just increases the chance. It might just come down to the game being that bloody broken. Okay, I can get through that cutscene nice and quick. The spikes just went up, so yeah, just go by them. Oh, really, dude, there too. Well, losing time officially. Don't hit. Oh, come on, dude. Taking damage from those spikes, by the way, isn't actually much of an issue. It's the fact that we're getting the stun animation from getting hit by the spikes. So I don't know if there's a way to cancel out that animation. If there is, then I'd love to find out what it is and implement it. But at this stage, I have no idea what I would do to, get such a thing to happen. That being said, there are weirder things that happen in this run. Like, for example, you input the name Archeo, which is the default name or player 1 name for the Halfling Rogue. There's other names like Cynthia, which you'll see throughout the run for it, but I just call the characters by their player 1 names. So that's I actually don't remember all the names, but the human fighter is Aridin, and the Halfling Rogue, which we're playing as right now, is Archeo. That's how I identify them. Doesn't really matter what the names are when it comes to the run. Although, who knows, there might be some sort of way to, manipulate spawns or something like that by implementing a certain name or something, I don't know. I remember in the past, as a kid, not even as a kid, I think I did it when I was first thinking up a speedrun for the game. Like putting in certain cheat codes, like the one that grants you experience, which I noticed that the oh dude, I didn't even see that. It's not good. I might have to scrap this one as well. That shouldn't hit. Are you kidding me? That is actually no, screw you. That's stupid. Okay, again, the main thing there is that it didn't do any damage, but getting hit by that is just annoying. Unfortunately, just can't simply come to my not being fast enough through that area. Okay, good. Didn't get hit that time. Just try and run straight and true for that area. Not to get out of the way. Oh my goodness. Alright. Better movement getting to that lever. Don't know why I was moving up further. Actually, no, I know why. It's because I thought there was an invisible wall there, or actually that wall extended further than it actually does. Okay. That's not good. They don't attack. So yeah, a couple seconds lost there to not being able to get in or past enemies as quickly. You know, getting hit by certain attacks, getting blocked by skeletons. That cost me a couple seconds. Getting into the split. Why do you have to do that? I didn't get hit second time, so that's good. Main thing is we're still 12 seconds ahead. Oh, dude. Dude. Getting hit by fucking everything. So as long as I don't get hit by another fucking arrow, I should be alright. Again, I do have a raised dead amulet, so it's not like it's game over if I die here. Why did that skeleton... Dude! Why? Move out of the fucking way, holy shit. Oh, I hate that room. Hate it. Spiders there can be so stupid. They can just be like, you know what, I don't feel like moving. It's like, you're coded to be aggressive towards me when you see me. Why are you not being aggressive to me? Why are you not attacking? So that's another couple seconds potentially down the drain. Just the fact that I had to stop and attack enemies. Oh my god, I just realised how bad the fire imagery in the background of that cutscene is. Alright. Okay, good. Nice straight path. Doing well to dodge everything here. Alright. Not too bad. Alright, let's not butcher up. Let's not butcher this friggin' item dupe here. That'd be great. Alright. Perfect. Make that a little bit easier on us. Now I should have 3 of everything, I believe. If I've done that correctly, I have a 2 or 3 of everything. It's going to look really weird, by the way. Okay. So now I have 4 of everything. Okay. So I should have 12, yep. I put one of you on. I should probably save before I go any further. Use all these. Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go. I aggroed bullet. I think I did. And hopefully bullet will get on the charging really quickly. Okay, that was kinda quick. Perfect. This is nice and quick. Let's go, dude. This is the start of this fight is nice and quick. Ah, crap. This isn't gonna work out. Just need to wait for an audio cue. No. Yep, there we go. Still hitting, so... One more set of crystals. Yep, there we go. So I don't know exactly how to get bullet to aggro every single time here. But... that is, like, working really well, what I'm doing there. This is going nicely. Dude, okay, this is not looking too bad. And I didn't get any delay there. Sweet, 40 seconds. Previous segment only 28 seconds ahead, so I think we lost a little bit of time maybe. Or maybe that's not an, alignment to my best segment. But that is good. We got a nice and quick bullet fight there. So we're now 40 seconds ahead, and I want to keep being this far ahead. So I only came out in last night's run. I only came out about 20 seconds ahead when I was getting through here. So, like, that bullet fight that I got last night was pretty bad, if I'm being perfectly honest. Well, not pretty bad, but just not optimal. So I seem to be able to get bullet to aggro tonight. I don't know exactly how to guarantee the aggros to the stage, at least, where I'm guaranteed to get him to attack as soon as I did there. By the way, we skipped a cutscene just before. By running on the edge of that little last skinny sort of hallway area. Are you kidding me? But running on the edge of that last skinny sort of hallway-ish area, we skipped a cutscene we're supposed to get where we get introduced to the trolls as an enemy. And so we don't have to watch that cutscene. We just run by it. And hopefully... Okay, that wasn't too bad. Here, how we're looking for Castle Bale arrival. I'm just going to move forward here. I'm not going to It's probably the most... we gained a second, that's good. It's probably the most accurate split that you'll ever see, you'll see in the entire run. Because the rest of them, there'll be like a slight delay. Come over here. Have that. Okay. Dude. Alright, free will potion there. This isn't the fastest fight I can get here, I think. Okay. Take a little shimmy to the right. Okay, I'm pretty confident I did not miss any trolls there. Sweet. Not looking too bad. Alright, got this cutscene here. Oh, sweet, good. I was a little worried there for a second that I actually had not taken out all of the trolls. So, instead of coming to the Crimson Scar Gang first, or going anywhere first, we kill all the trolls in the area, and that skips a cutscene. So now we're just going to go straight into the cutscene where they go, oh yeah, nice work. You took out the trolls and the drow. So here's this other key that's going to take you to the Great Hall where the treasury key, where we lost the treasury key. And we're basically going to go find the treasury key, and it's like the back of one of the rooms. And we're going to see the first use of save load skipping, or resetting, I guess you could call it. Basically, whenever you die in an area without any raised dead amulets, like you can't be revived, and you choose to continue, which you can choose to continue or just choose to go to the main menu. You choose to continue, it takes you back to the start of that area. So the same works with saving and loading when you're not on a actual specific saving or loading point. That's at the bottom of the screen, for example, there, that little sort of circle thing that you saw. That's a saving and loading sort of spot, as also a warp point. So I'm going to be saving and loading. That guy is in a shit spot. Okay. Gonna lose a little bit of time to that, but it's okay. Oh, don't block me, dude. Ay, ay, ay. These enemy patterns can be really rough. And getting webbed here is also a possibility as well. So spiders in this area and a whole bunch of areas going forth. They have the ability to, you know, shoot webs at you and stick you with their webs, so you're stuck. Anyway, here's the first use of saving and then loading. Just gotta make sure I don't save over the bullets lair area, because I'll need that for later with item duping. Fortunately, if I save, that save is put to the top of the list. It's put at the top priority of the list. So if I want to load that point straight away, I don't have to go all the way down to the bottom of said list to load the game. And we gained 18 seconds there. That's good. 18:30 is pretty decent. I'll take that. Alright, so we item duped back in Bullets Lair. Not just stuff to buff ourselves with, but other bits and pieces as well. I don't need the scimitar there. So we're just going to sell shit that we don't need here. So of course I need all these potions. I don't need fiery oils, so I'll sell them. I'm going to sell 11 of these. And now we have more than enough. We're going to get the Grand Lair of Ogres, the Leather Helm of Ogres, and some boots and stuff. And we're going to get Pennant of Ogres. buy 5 glow potions, and boom, we're done with this merchant. We met him earlier. I don't actually know his name. I should, but I don't remember it. I'd have to go back and like watch the cutscene to see if he says his name at any point. But more or less, he's just some merchant that we deal with a couple times. You know, we trade with him a couple times. Anyway, skip a cutscene with an FMV here into an unskippable cutscene, which gives us pretty much the same info that we already sort of know, the info that we were going to be given in the original FMV cutscene. So you don't really miss out much. This just actually gets into the bulk of, you know, what's been happening and, you know, what we're trying to do. So this is Rick, by the way. Shopkeep. We're going to deal with him a couple. We're going to deal with him once here, and then I believe that's the only time I'm going to deal with him. I actually don't quite remember. From then on, I'm more or less just item dupe items that I pick up, or I deal with. I don't actually deal with anyone other than that. I think it's one of the few sort of trade. I don't trade or shop anywhere else really. I do come back into the shop once for a certain ring, and I do go back into the merchant's shop out in the market there for a certain set of items like plate armor and whatnot near the end of the game. But other than that, there's not too much shopping that's done. You know, I apologize to any of them that wanted to watch the cutscene and, you know, absorb the information. I just wanted to explain some stuff. Anyway, basically we're being told to go get these jeweled scepters, and there's 4 of them. We're just going to go get them. So what we're going to do before we go and get any jeweled scepters, we're going to go buy 3 warp stones. And what these warp stones are going to be useful for is, as we did before, we're going to save and load once we get these jeweled scepters. And then we're going to be loaded up at the start of the area, and then we're going to immediately utilize a warp stone, because in each of the at the beginning of each of these areas there are save points, or saving and loading points, and there are also obviously warp points. So we're just going to abuse the fact that we can use a warp stone and warp straight back to the Castle Bell shop, and instead of having to run all the way back there, we just teleport back there essentially. You know, we're going to do our best to try and avoid these guys, because they are a pain in the ass. Well, not so much these soldiers that are chasing us, but the guy the sort of wizard looking dude that you just saw go invisible. Those guys are really annoying to deal with, and obviously archers are a pain in the ass to deal with. Okay. We're going to save and load over the Great Hall, because we can. We don't need to save. And of course, since I've got my warp stone set to the quick item slot, I'm going to immediately use it and teleport back to the Castle Bell shop. Boom. Lost a couple seconds there, that's alright. Sort of happens. Alright, so you notice that we picked up an item in there called the Tome of the Pupil. That gives us 10 level up points, or, you know, we get points every time we level up to use to get skills or improve skills. And there are a certain set of items that you can just do that with by using the items. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to not load saved hero. No, I'm screwing this up already. But as we did before, we're just gonna give items essentially back over to our character. So we got Archeo back in now, and the reason I spawned Archeo back in is a couple moves that I'm gonna need. So I'm just going to give everything to Archeo. Leave party. And save over our most recent save, because of course we don't need that save. And I'm going to start duplicating the Tome of the Pupil you just saw me put on. And what I'm going to do is put on all my gear here. So I've got strength upgrades and all that. And what I'm going to do, I saved already. I don't know why I'm doing that. What I'm going to do is also going to give some potions back over, but mainly what we want is that Tome of the Pupil. Okay, so we currently need oh crap, we currently need 18 of the Tome of the Pupil. That's what we need. So I'm going to say back in with the player 1. There we go. So we need 18 Tome of the Pupils. We now have 4, I believe, if I've done things right. There we just check. There we go. So I'm basically going to do this about 4 more times. So I got 8, so now I got 12. Now I'm going to have 16, then I'm going to get to 20, save again, and then use all those Tome of the Pupils to get a couple moves that we're going to need. Alright. So as you can see here, we have 20 of them. We just saved, so I don't have to worry about losing any of these, and it's going to be helpful having 20 of them later. So we're going to get hide and move silently, which is going to come in handy for dealing with enemies. And we're just going to go back through the warp point. So hide and move silently is going to... Hide and move silently makes us invisible for a certain period of time, and we only level it up once because improving that skill does not increase the duration at all, unfortunately. I wish it did, because that would just be fucking awesome. But we're going to utilize hide and move silently so that we don't get seen by enemies, we don't have to deal with fighting any enemies, and so we can go and get the stuff that we need nice and quick. In terms of movement speed, obviously utilizing Aridin's utilizing Aridin's his move Ever Pursuit, which you would have seen me using to make my movement speed faster. That's Ever Pursuit, by the way. Utilizing that is obviously quicker, but Aridin has to deal with all the enemies. And I don't know why I'm heading there. I don't need to. Archeo does not, so it's quicker with Archeo, or Cinzia, I guess. You know, we're just going to keep an eye on our potion count here, because you notice that by using hide and move silently, that I'm using up a fairly decent amount of mana. Good. Don't want to get engaged by anything. Alright, so we need this key to get into the room where the Jeweled Scepter is. So that's the officer's key. It unlocks this door here. The officer's quarters, sorry. So we use that key. We run in here. Completely ignore the priest sitting here. Pick up the Jeweled Scepter. Save. Create a new save. And then we're going to load. Leave the area. And, well, not leave the area. We're going to load back at the start of the area and then leave. So should get a little bit of time back here. If I've got the warp stone on. Perfect. Boom, 109. Probably save a little bit more time there, just with better movement and whatnot, but can't really do much about it. Alright. So this is where the sweep finisher move that you saw me unlock, or that skill that you saw me unlock, that's where that's going to come into play, because we now have to kill a certain set of enemies to unlock certain doors to get to a lever that unlocks a hidden room, which is where the next Jeweled Scepter is. So using a combination of hide and move silently and the sweep finisher, it's the fastest way at the moment to kill those enemies. Unfortunately, I don't have enough mana, as far as I'm aware of. I haven't properly tested this, but I don't have enough mana to use the Volley of Arrows move, which is what I used in last night's stream. So, kind of sucks, but if I can find a way to get enough mana, or if maybe it's just down to me not using the right moves at the right junction points, then of course I'll implement it into this part of the run. As well as the next boss fight, if I can find a way to implement it there, that'd be awesome, but I can't at this point. Okay, that went nice and quickly, that first kill, no enemy spawned in either. Okay. Ah, dude. Oh my god. This one in particular is taking a while. There we go. He's literally one hit away. So we're going to use up a fairly decent amount of potions here. Just from using Hide and Move Silently and the Sweet Finisher as a combo. It's a pretty decent area to get the kill. Oh, dude, let me through. Okay, there we go. I have no clue where this other priest went. Where is he? Oh, he came back in here. Jesus, I thought he left. Literally left. Well, he did leave the room. The fact that he only came out here is perfectly fine. Oh, Elixir of Dragons. Okay, we got another one of those. It's quite interesting. I don't know why that enemy is stuck, but he is. Poor bastard. Okay, now we don't need to kill any more priests. We're just going to hit a lever up here. Or down here, I should say. So we hit that lever, and now we're just going to go into the secret room, I guess you could call it, that was just opened. That enemy is still stuck in... Wow, that's a bad spawn point. Okay. Okay, cool. Save over the barracks, and load. Cool. Perfect. Alright, losing a little bit of time here, just because the way that second priest, or that last priest I had to kill, just the way that went. Anyways, last use of the warp stone. Going back to the castle shop. Alright. So now we're going to go into the dungeons, which is just outside. So that's the last warp stone that we use. We don't bother using anymore. Just going to go... Just going to go out here. Don't know why the warp point's over there when there's a save point across from it, but whatever. So we're just going to head to this big door that's just to the left here. Nice and simple. So we got the dungeon key from Rick, and obviously opening up this door here, entering the dungeon, and hopefully in this dungeon area we won't do any fighting at all until we get to the next boss, which is at the end of the dungeon area, which is a beholder. Also we get the wind gem from the beholder. Alright. So I get a really good dungeon section here. I should be able to... Put on the Rod of Miracles. I shouldn't need to use any Rod of Miracles here, but just to save up on potions, it makes a bit more sense to use it. Alright. Dude. Good thing you didn't attack me, because that'd have been annoying to deal with. Good, we got through without any of those guys coming through. Past this guy. Here's another. Oh, don't get in my way, please. I said don't get in my way. Jeepers. Didn't really get in the way, but just another pain in the ass to deal with. I think I used that a little late. I might just have to use a will potion here, because it's going to obviously not going to give away my position. Anyway, we need this to open up a door to go through to get the next jeweled scepter. It's obviously a little bit more optimal to do things this way. Don't want to have to use a Rod of Miracles in the middle of a bunch of enemies and then get hit by multiple attacks. It's obviously not very good for me to, not a very smart thing for me to do. Good, he didn't get in the way of the walking pattern there. Sweet. Cutscene's just going to glitch out there. And we're just going to continue running forward. Fortunately, no enemies have seen us or been able to properly hit us or attack us, so haven't had to waste any health potions. Probably didn't need to use another hide and move silently there, but I just needed to last through to getting to the steam puzzle here. Alright. Get 3 potion here. Movement's kind of awkward. Can use that to aggro. Get him moving so he's properly out of the way. Don't get in my way of the doorway, please. Perfect. Okay, good. So that... I actually forget the name of that enemy there, but those enemies, they can use a breath attack, which stuns us, and we obviously don't want that. So, avoiding the stun there is really good. And we're actually doing quite good on time. Set the door open. Don't need to worry about another hide and move silently. We're about to enter a completely new area. Cool. Gained 10 seconds. Really happy with that. Or 9.97 specifically. So now I'm going to go duplicate items, including the Berserk Brew. Actually, it's the main item I'm going to duplicate. I'm going to duplicate my will potions once. I shouldn't need them any more than that. Alright, duplicate you. And I'll duplicate that once. So I'll duplicate like 5 of these, although I don't actually need to. Gonna save. I should be able. Yep, perfect. Save with the Chuchapello save. Now I'm gonna duplicate. Make sure I have about 16 of these. So it's now 4. I shouldn't need more than like 5 or 6 of them, but just to be safe. Also quickly hand over some health potions. So it's 12. And now once more. Alright, on to one of the more annoying boss fights of the game. I'm going to save here as well. Just save over there to make sure that I have, Berserk Brews on hand. And let's get into this. Cool. Alright, Beholder fight boss time. Beholder boss time. And that stuff does a lot of damage to us, as you can see. So I want to get the Berserker up against a wall here. So this kind of works. Kind of. Do get back here. So this isn't the best wall to get the Beholder stuck up against, but dude. There we go. Alright, actually gained some time there. So we got the Gem of Winds. Cool. Unlocks the door for us. Now something I actually need to go back and check in most of my runs is if I'm actually doing that split right. So from now, more or less, for anyone that doesn't know, that may have seen older runs, I pretty much just do the split as soon as I kill the Beholder, because that's how we get, gonna do a new save. That's how we get the win gem there. Anyway, now I'm going to do more item duping. Gonna get myself. Alright. Boom. Alright, onto the UNT Wilds. So that Beholder boss fight can be kind of annoying. It's another sort of RNG based boss fight, but as long as you can get him up against the wall, he can't back away from you. So just whack the crap out of the thing. Hit him with finisher moves so I don't take too much damage. We just received an item if you're wondering for that noise indicated. We're not going to put it on. It's a Serpent Ring. Protects us against poison damage. But as you saw just before, we duplicated some anti-venom potions, so that's going to help us. And it's a lot quicker since the effect is instantaneous. By the way, these serpents are all ready to fight, but they don't know what they're fighting, so they just sort of stand there awkwardly. Anyway, I need to get rid of this throwing daggers at some stage. Just going to run past everything here. So I want anti-venom potions. Cutscene here. Unfortunately, if there was a way for me to skip this cutscene, I would. But it seems like the cutscene trigger area here is just sort of... I can't get around it. I would have to find like an out-of-bounds glitch to do it. So, yeah. That's basically the basis of that. Right. So, we get a side quest to return the Serpent's Crown. We're not going to do it because this is any percent, and we don't do any of the quests that we don't have to do. Cool. Onto the King's Fort. Nothing happening here. We just basically go to the entrance of the King's Fort. In the King's Fort, I'm going to hit a whole bunch of pressure plates to unlock gate going to the next area, and that's pretty much all we do in this area, other than trying to avoid fighting, and that's it. Move around the camera again because anyway, this is where the anti-venom potions come in handy. You might think that using that just taking the one hit and getting poisoned would work. Yo, what's up, Shane? Welcome to the stream, dude. Loving the emote there. Fucking Jai's emotes, fucking great. Anyways, I was saying you might think taking the one hit from the acid spray and then just taking the damage from the acid would work, but you'll get hit by every single other acid spray regardless of what you do. So anti-venom potion prevents that, which is awesome. So makes this a lot quicker. Oh my god, the fucking Jimmy Neutron. Wait, is that supposed to be like Jai's face on Jimmy Neutron, or is that meant to be like fucking Sean? Because I get the feeling that's for some reason I get the feeling that could be Trimmy. Oh my god, really? It's fucking Trim's emote. Oh my god. Must be like a tier 3 emote or something, because I don't think I have that one, or tier 2 at least. Alright, now I'm behind him silently. Don't want to get seen by these guys. Oh, fuck, I forgot to use anti-venom potion. You'll lose a slight sliver of time to that. No, you will have it, it's new. Oh, sweet. I'll make sure to use it in his next stream. Hopefully he doesn't have a stream soon. I like his streams. Always fun to be in. Alright. Alright, this has gone pretty much, other than that one acid spray that I got hit by, this has been pretty much perfect. And even then, I come near you never use face cam anymore. I want the focus to be on the gameplay. If I can be fucked, it actually probably would be better if I do this. But if I can be bothered setting up face cam, I'll put it where the game logo currently is. I'm going to get hit by another one here, and potentially even this one. No, it's nice to me. Unfortunately, it's very rare to get that cycle there. But yeah, if I can be bothered setting up the face cam, I've still got the same webcam and all that, so like I'm still setting it up. It's not too difficult. It's just I do want the focus to be more so on the gameplay. Oh crap! Okay, I got stuck there for a second, so it's probably going to cost me a little bit of time. It probably would have taken just as much time to run around the fat fuck anyway, but okay, good cycle here, please. Yep. Continue the good cycle. Nope, got hit by that one. Fortunately, I duplicated some health potions to prevent dying there. Because I'm going to need a whole heap of raised dead amulets when I get into UFX Bluff, which is the next boss fight area. I might get hit by that one. Okay, that one was weird. I got hit by that one. That's fine. Feel like I'm losing a little bit of time to that stuff, but... Okay. Oh no, I gained time. Hell yeah. I think it just adds to the stream more than anything. Fair enough, I'll set up next stream. Which will be... Considering I'm actually having a lot of fun with these D&D runs, I'll probably just set it up tomorrow night or something. Or like, actually maybe I'll leave it to the weekend just so I have, you know, a good amount of time to set it up. Anyway, we're not done with hitting pressure plates. Now we're going to hit more pressure plates. The difference is these ones are coloured. They are coloured, and you have to hit them in a certain order. And that's it to the whole area. You know, just nothing different to any of the other areas so far. Just hide and move silently, maneuver around enemies, hit any triggers I need to hit, and get through to the next area. Also, if I don't get that text, that basically means even if I'm standing pretty much, even if I somehow clip myself to be on the pressure plate, it would not count if as me hitting the pressure plate, which is dumb, but that's how this game functions. Oh, it's a little awkward. Okay, I got the pressure plate without too much trouble there. Okay. So if the spider, good, doesn't block me. Now it's going to block me, unfortunately. I got past it, though. Alright. I think I changed camera angles there, because otherwise I would not have seen any of those enemies. And I would have ranged straight into them. Okay, that was not very good. Not the best, no, not my best idea there, just keep going. But it's whatever. Cool. Gonna need another hide and move silently, because that's probably gonna hit me. Sorry, anti-venom potion. And it didn't end up hitting me, so that was a waste of an anti-venom potion. But of course I needed another hide and move silently, because that's the main mechanic. I don't know how I managed to get myself to walk upwards. Anyway, that's all the triggers hit. Still looking at a pretty decent amount of time ahead, so... Now I just gotta get out of the area. Where are you going? Which way are you gonna turn? That way? Cool. You all just stay there, hopefully. I guess the enemy's gone all the way up. Cool. Things are going pretty much as I want them to. Doesn't matter if they see us here, because they can't do anything to us. Oh cool, we gained a couple more seconds. I might actually have some time save going into UFAC, or coming out of UFAC afterwards. Because my god, is that boss a pain in the ass. Which I've got plenty of raised dead amulets, so as long as I only... Like, I'll be abusing the raised dead amulets in this next boss fight. Because I believe it is the fastest way to deal with the UFAC. Might not be actually true, but at this stage, that's my best tactic. Is to abuse... to just abuse the evil living crap out of raised dead amulets, and obviously I'm going to abuse Berserk Brews. So hopefully I don't use too many of them, because I've only got 11, I think. If I can bring them up, yeah, 11. Okay. Just get into this cutscene trigger, and then I'll quickly just do a quick counter. So I'm going to lose a little bit of time. May I be with you. May I be with you. Alright, cool. You come up. So... Oh, I've got plenty of raised amulets, but... actually, what I'm going to do here, actually... Oh crap, wrong button. Free castle shot's the one I want. So I need 80 raised dead amulets, not raised dead amulets, 80 tomes of the pupil. Just gonna quickly give myself a new move and see if it helps, because since I've got so much time to work with. I mean, it might not help and I might not even be able to use it, but I'm going to get the volley of arrows right here. So that's 40, a save game, and a sanctum. And then I'll have 80. And then I'll save again, as long as I can get all of them. Okay, I can only put up 70. That's fine, this works out. Okay. Alright. So the reason I'm doing this is that I need 80 Tome of the Pupils, or 800 points. As you can see, I'm getting 10 level up points every time I use one of these. I need 800 level up points to unlock a move called the Volley of Arrows. And if I can use it here, I'm going to, because it's just that good of a bloody move. Where is it? Oh, I haven't put it on yet. What am I doing? Volley of Arrows. Cool. So I'm potentially going to lose time here, but this is somewhat intentional, because I just need to try this and see if it works. I can't use it. Fuck. Not much I can do there. That's alright, it's just testing out to see what would work there. The only thing I can think of is to unlock another finisher move and combo them, or I don't know, something like unlock another arrow move or something. Okay, cool. So that was alright. I didn't want to take another death. Okay. Okay, now I just need to make sure I dodge the rest of these fuckers. Oh, that was close. Okay. I'll let him drop one. Okay, that's fine. Let me move normally. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't die. Okay. Okay, this isn't going too bad though. I'm losing time regardless, but that just comes down to... Like, mostly comes down to me trying out the volley of arrows tactic, so... Okay, it's fine. Hopefully he actually kills me with this one. No, he doesn't. Should kill me with this though. There we go. I'm not actually that far behind. We got an Elixir. Something's touch Elixir. So I'm going to have to see what that is. So we didn't lose that much time. So again, if I hadn't done all the item duping to get the volley of arrows, I would not have lost any time really. That's all that is. Anyway, we're going to get a forced cutscene here. Laundra's missing from the Crimson Scar gang. We're going to go save her. We have to go save her. And part of that is that we end up getting an item later on called the Ring of Rings, which is super fucking handy. Anyway, I gotta make sure I'm always moving forward at that point, so that I don't trigger. Hold on, I'm gonna lose a little time here. But what I'm gonna do is, so now I need 730 points. So what I'm doing here is unlocking a specific move. I'm going to save here as well. Just save over there. So I'm going to be unlocking a specific move, sorry. Giant's Touch Elixir. Okay, we have hit the bargain. We've hit the bargain, folks. This is an item I've been looking for the longest time. We're going to save a lot of time on boss fights. Okay, I'm going to item dupe these. I'm going to lose a little time here and now because of it, but it's going to save me time. This has been an item, by the way, that I've been looking for in the game for a while because I'm pretty confident. I was confident as all hell that it would exist. So now that item's going to be saved, just like the Tome of the Pupils. Giant's Touch Elixir. I knew something of the sort existed. I'm just gonna I'm gonna get basically 20 of them, or I'm just gonna get as max amount as I can carry, and then use them all up, increase my strength value. This has heavy implications on the speedrunning community, on the speedrun of this game. Now that I know there's items available in the game, okay, that's the most I can get at the moment. Just gonna now save and use them all, so that now when I next grab them, I've got them here to use again. But holy crap, I only used these two as well, by the way. So I currently got 19, so I'm going to gain 19 strength, and I'm going to hit a lot more than I usually would. As well as I'm going to unlock a whole bunch of moves. Not a whole bunch of moves, I'm going to unlock a move. As I was explaining before, I need 730 points now, as you can kind of get. Tome of the Pupil, item duping, and using this to, I'm actually really sort of nervous now, oh my god. Item duping to get the amount that I need. And now I'm going to unlock, I believe Ice Arrow is the one I need, yep. Boom. Okay, so, oh my god, this is, oh my god, I'm actually really excited to see that. I definitely need to download the stream as soon as possible. I'm not going to download the last one now, because what I mainly wanted to get out of that was knowing that I can get some time saving at certain spots, as well as finding a way to make the Lich boss fight quicker. But seeing this is just, oh, now I'm excited. I knew something of the sort had to exist in the game, and it fucking does. I'm so happy. I forgot to duplicate potions. I'm so happy, but I can do that when I get into the boss room. But anyway, I need the Ice Arrow. Let's see, am I going to screw this up? Kind of. So you can run through the middle of, you can run through the, oh crap. Oh crap. Oh god, yep, there we go, I'm in the spot now. But as I was saying, you can run through the middle like that spot there and not take any damage. This is really interesting. Okay, didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. By the way, at the moment we're just going around collecting diamonds. We need 5 of them, as you can see by the name of the split. Also, I need to kill a certain enemy to get the 5th last diamond, which is just like an iron giant. By the way, glow potions that I bought earlier on, they're going to come into play now. Okay. Dying there's not so bad. Cool. Just gonna take a div here. Okay, seriously? That's alright. That's all I needed, the glow potions before. Dude, I'm getting sick of this shit, man. Oh, I took 3 deaths there. Fortunately, I didn't take that many from the UFX, so as long as I don't take any more deaths, I should be fine. I say that, I'll probably end up taking a couple more deaths at least. But I shouldn't take any deaths from the next couple main bosses, because they are easy. GG easy. Oh, I shouldn't be getting stunned there. Let me through. Okay, good. I timed that properly. Getting hit by that first one worked out. Alright, hopefully I don't loot too many enemies. That is dumb. Oh, now I was hoping to try and get past this cube that's right here, but it's not going to happen now. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to be stuck behind this. As you can see, I'm slowly gaining on this. It's not a cube, I know that. I'm slowly gaining on the square, like smelted piece that's getting pressed. If I could get by it, I would, but can't do anything about it. Okay, so I'm definitely going to need to do potions when I get to when I get into the boss fight room. Mainly will potions. If I've got Rod of Miracles, where are they? Rod of Miracles. As long as these two stay perfect. Got the ice arrow on. Where's my berserk brew? Might as well throw on one of these. Cool. Unfortunately, I had to wait for that shit to go away. The soul shard there I don't need, by the way. How are we looking? I'm going to be behind. Fuck. It's going to be because of the, on the 5 diamond split at least I'm going to be behind. I know that. Alright, that's fine though. Come on, come on, come on. This is literally all coming from the fact that I used the got the volley of arrows early when I was going into the UFX fight. So all this comes down to. I've got a full level bar as well. I should probably utilize that. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I'll duplicate my Berserk Brews as well as my potions. Okay. So we lost a whole bunch of time there. Once again, that's simply due to putting on the, what was it, the Glory of Ogres or whatever it was. Boom. Hopefully we'll gain back a bit of that time. But we probably won't because we're already really far behind. Alright. Okay, cool. We're all set to go. Okay. Cool. Okay. We lost 1 second, or 0.4 seconds. Okay. Gem of Fire time now, so I'm gonna do another item dupe. I wanna get into this room, cool. Duplicate all these again. Oh, what the? Okay, that was being normal. I don't know why I felt like that was weird. Alright. I don't actually need this much, but fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and take it. We increased our strength by like 19, was it? So we've got heaps of... We can basically carry anything at this stage, I believe. Exploding arrow, I should probably... Yep, there we go, that's what I want. So now I need... I only actually need 122 to use. So 144. So that's 100. 104. Just gonna use all of them so it gets it out of my inventory. Okay. So I need a wheeled Chris, I believe, and wheeled plate. Alright. Hopefully this goes well. The cutscene here, just gonna skip it. Get Big Teddy Golf Gill. So, yeah. bit more of a boring bit of the run here. Kind of needs to be this way because these guys hit hard and they hit pretty quickly. Just realised I saved over that Glory of Ogres save, so oh well, it's whatever. Actually, no, did I? I'll find out later on when I don't believe I have to item dupe anymore, but I might have to just to make sure that everything's up to sort of speed. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I thought those guys were T-posing for a second. As long as I can get by these guys. Yep. Alright. Almost through to the area I want to be in. I actually don't need to grab the Cask of Winters here. This is where I'm going to get some time save from having the Glory of Ogres there. Because the main reason to try and level up is to try and get to each level up that allows us to increase one of our like stat points. So like strength +1, dexterity +1, etc., stuff like that. Obviously, I don't need to worry about that because I just gave myself 19 strength. Alright, I'm gonna be saving and loading here as well, so I'll create like a new save and then load it after I hit a bunch of levers here. This area has a fucking awful load time. That's not like, I mean, the entire area has problems with frame drops because it's all loaded as one massive area. This would be a perfect area. If I could find an out of bounds glitch, this would be like the perfect area. Like this would like save heaps of time. It would mean a lots of time save in this area, so hopefully I don't get blocked. Okay, good, I didn't get blocked there. Okay, good, those guys didn't throw anything. They can throw fiery oils, or like fire bombs they're called. As well as like these little sort of thrown axe looking things. Alright. Okay, it's open, so now I'm going to save and load. If it lets me. Cool. So now, like I said at the start of the run, saving and loading just spawns us back at the start of the area. Of course, the gate to get through to the next bunch of gates that we have to open, that's right at the start of this area, so it's faster to save and load instead of trying to run all the way back. It's not that much of a difference, but not that much of a distance, and there's not that much time save, but it's just that little bit of time save, and it's just easier to spawn in all the enemies in their default locations instead of dealing with more. Alright, this guy's seeing us perfectly fine. Get out of my way. Boom, now they don't know where I am. Gonna do another one here, just to be careful that I don't. Cool. This room is fucking awful they have to deal with, so I want to make sure that I don't get seen at any cost at all. It would obviously be faster to mix Ever Pursuit here with an item called the Rod of Shadows. if I can find a early enough spot to buy the Rod of Shadows. I did not want that. Actually, no, the lever's over here, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Okay, good, I didn't get hit by that. Do not want to get hit by that by any means necessary, because it stuns us as well as does a crap load of damage. And once again, this big blue boss giant is just sort of standing there. He doesn't know what to make of anything. Okay, this goes. There we go. Don't really need that raised dead amulet there, but it's fine. Another thing with this, another thing with having the extra strength is because of course I can carry more stuff because I got more strength to, carry. So when I do item duplications, I can carry more. I shouldn't need to do any Tome of the Pupil item dupes. It's just item duping, so I have more than enough like health and will potions. Alright, and that's the last gate we needed to open. So now we're just going to run through to the next area. Then please. Oh my god, you're being a dick. This one isn't though, he's going to let me by, he's nice. Let me make sure I have the exploding arrow on and berserk brew is on. And I got more than enough health will potions. Oh, I ended up saving 47 seconds, plus a minute 13, so that is a minute 50. Don't know why I just did that. I don't need to use item move silently here. So this is potentially going to be really good. God. Okay, gonna run in as far as possible. So that previous segment, whole 2 minutes. I knew that was right. Whole 2 minutes of time save, essentially, because of the use of the Glory of Ogres. And we saved more time. So now we're 51 seconds ahead. There we go. Alright. Now you think we just continue on with the game. And I increase my strength again, because why not? And you think I could just continue on with the game here, but now I'm going to go do some item duplications and sell some stuff. As well as hand in that quest that we got for saving Laundra. So this is where we'll get a cutscene saying, hey, Zin wants to talk to you. We must get like 3 cutscenes in one. So she tells us that Rick left. And also tells us, hey, thanks for saving Laundra, as well as, hey, Zin wants to talk to you. Usually I would talk to Zin, and he would I would give him the Cask of Winters that I would have picked up. But again, I have 37 strength now, due to how things worked out. So ring of rings, I'll make sure to put that on. Yeah, so I'm going to go to the merchant out in the marketplace here, and I'm going to sell him all my stuff, as well as some stuff that some stuff I'll be duplicating. And then I'm going to buy a whole bunch of like plate armor, and you saw me get World Chris and leveled up to its max. I'm going to buy Chris of Agility, that increases, it's going to increase my movement speed. Portal's 9, I just want to check something. Did I... No, okay, it's fine. I've got heaps of time to work with here, so Just sort of intentionally looking through things. Bullets left 4, that's the one I want. That's 36. I'm going to try and get a roughly 60 of those spheres, so that's at 36, 48. Might actually go over that just to make sure I have heaps of $60. I'm going to save and load over the mountain pass. I'm going to dip over any potions. I don't need this many berserk brews, but fuck it, why not? Yeah. And I have 73 of them actually, so. And I'll do one more. Bit unnecessary with the amount that I'm doing here. But, alright. Just making sure that I have way more than enough money that I need. Don't know why I still have them. I still need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Still need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need any of these, so I should have more than enough cash. Don't need you, keeping you. I'll sell like 12 of those. Alright, now I'm going to get a full plate. Going to get Lego Grand Insight, Grand Plate Gauntlet, Protection, Exquisite Crest of Agility, and buy like I don't need that many of them, so buy 30 of you. Oh, there's peanut ogres, I need that too. Okay, cool. Alright. Okay, so now I've immediately got more faster movement speed. All I need to do is go. I need to do one more bit of shopping where I'm going to get a ring called Tortex Metal, and that's going to give me. Oh, there we go. Tortex Metal. That's going to increase my strength by 4 and my constitution by 2. Alright. Cool. Not going to pick up anything in this room, by the way. Rod of Destruction. I used to pick up the holy waters in here to use them. Used to pick up the holy waters in there to use them for a certain fight, but I don't need them, and I use them for the Lich boss fight as well, but I don't need them. All I need is Volley of Arrows, which I already have, which from now on I'm not going to bother using up until this point. But new arrows, that's what I want. Alright, so what we're going to do in this area is hit a whole bunch of levers, and there's literally it to the area. on, baby. Cool. Oh my goodness, we're gonna be like 3.5 minutes ahead. Jesus, 3.5 minutes ahead, so... Wow. This is definitely a run. Current pace, 1:52.31. Jesus. Did not think that would ever happen. Genuinely thought after the last, like, intense attempt that I did, at this run, that would not happen. But again, finding that item, again, getting that item drop from the Yurthak is just that much of a game changer for the end game of the run. Okay, timed that perfectly as well. That was a little unintentional, if I'm not going to lie, but it's a mental note to keep. I want to time that so that I can use... Bad movement here. There we go, Rod of Destruction, that's what I want. Here we go, Life's Globe. Now I need Death's Globe, as well as an item called the Bone Belt, which I'm going to go... I'm going to go get the last... I need 3 medallions, by the way, to open up a certain build... what's it called? Why can I not remember the name of the buildings that... oh, there we go. Temple, that's what I was thinking of. Botching my movement here really badly, but we've got heaps of time to save. So going into this temple up here, we've now got 3 medallions from 3 specific temples, as you can see there. Okay, cool. In and out of that room, nice and quick. Sometimes I can get blocked in that room. You know, it sucks dick getting blocked in that room, but it just happens. Boom. Oh my goodness, we're actually gaining a shitload of time here. Alright. Now I need to put on anti-venom potions for this vent area here. And then up ahead I'm going to use the Rod of Destruction. Like 3 times. Perfect. A little bit slower than the last one, the one I did last night. But honestly, I've had really bad ones where one of the skeletons just wanders off. So I'll take that. Okay, I need you to start moving around. Perfect. I'm going to potentially take a death here. That's perfectly fine though. Okay, there we go. They went down the end. That's a really awkward bridge to work with because of the enemy standing there. So try to aggro with him with the Rod of Destruction, but it doesn't really work. So I'm going to have to change up that tactic to make it quicker. Alright. By the way, I have to hit these 2 pressure plates. To open up a doorway that's up ahead, and then that doorway is going to take me into a room where I'm going to need the Bone Bell to open up a hidden doorway, which will take me to the next area. And the only other thing I really need to do here is make sure I hit the Bone Bell at a decent angle. So that's not the best angle, but I'll take it. So I've still got a clear path just to run straight through to the doorway, and if I get seen here, it won't matter as well. Perfect. Alright, so now I just got to cross the bone bridge, which is just really simple. There's not much going on here. Alright. So I've just got to make sure that I'm going the right ways. Alright, this is pretty decent so far. a whole bunch of these enemies on this bridge, just because, why not? We don't want to get seen by them, or be seen for a long enough period of time that they start summoning skeletons, because those skeletons can just get in the way, and they're a pain in the ass. Okay. Go. So he didn't have enough time to summon like any skeletons there, which is good. And I'm not going the wrong way, which is obviously like really good. Not getting blocked or anything as well. Almost went the wrong way there. Let's continue upwards here, and then I take this path here, ignore the soul shard. Cool. This is going really well so far. Alright. So I need to use the volley of arrows here for a certain couple of enemies. Just to open up the door, or a certain enemy to open up this door into the next boss fight. Because if you don't kill him, you can't get into the room. Fastest way to deal with him is just kill him. There we go, and we're into the boss fight. Make sure I know where everything is. I don't really want to get hit by these. Oh, dude. Okay. This is going a bit slowly. Okay. There we go, that's what we want. Okay, a little slow. Oh yes, movement speed came back. Raised aim, that's fine. Boom. Okay, oh, things are looking good. And what I'm doing is going to save, and I'm going to dashboard, and I might lose a little bit of time here, but ultimately I'm that far ahead that I should still end up like a minute ahead or something like that. I don't know why I'm spawned so far ahead of this dude here, I forget his name. Anyway, I get this cutscene, and he basically tells us to use the planar gens against Caden. you have to have your soul shard based weapon. So the weapons you start off with in the game at the very start of the game, you have to use that to be able to use planar gems. We don't use them because they're just not, they're not any good. We don't want to use them. Anyway, cool. And I'm just gonna head straight in. I believe I have everything I need. I have more than enough things. I might do some raised dead amulets before I save here, just to make sure that I have like way too many to make sense. Only lost like 1 life there, so I should have like plenty. I don't even know what I need here actually. I'm gonna save over the market. I don't need it. All right. Okay, hopefully this goes straight to the Xbox dashboard. Come on, please work, please work, please work. Oh my god, I'm busting for a fucking whiz here. Come on. Work, please. There we go. Close tray. I'm praying that this works. Cool, we're straight back into the game. If this works, I save a shitload of time here. Meaning they'll be like several minutes ahead. And of course, if I'm several minutes ahead, that means that I can bring down the time to like under 150 for this run potentially. I don't know if I actually will, but we'll just see. Let's spam through to this scene. Hopefully, and I'm really praying this works, that because I exited the game, I dashboarded and went back into the game, that it'll have the same effect as trying to reboot the console. But if it doesn't work, then I can just still go with if a black screen still, obviously I'll just have to reset the console. Please work, please work. Yes! Oh my god, yes it worked. Oh my god, yes that worked, okay. That has to be implemented into everyone. Basically, Rick, it was actually Caden all along, and all that cutscene shows is that, shows Caden morphing, Rick morphing into Caden, and teleporting away and summoning a bunch of enemies. So, my goodness, we are going to be hit by a fair amount here. I'm going to do another hide and move silently here, because I don't want to be seen by any of these enemies. Another one here. Oh my god, the amount of time we're saving right now is just... Oh, I'm so happy that that worked. Alright. Alright, so as a matter of fact, I don't think we're actually going to really save much time, but the main reason for doing that is the fact that we won't lose a bunch of time there. I will probably still lose time to the fact that I had to dashboard, but like, that just takes a lot longer than having to reboot the whole bloody console. Almost fell for that one. Alright. Now I activated those two things there. Oh, do get out of the way. Thank you. So now all I have to do is go to a couple rooms over this way. Okay. Alright, so as I was saying, when you hit those levers, created this bridge, basically to go hit more levers. This game is just, oh dude. There we go, I needed that cutscene and text there to come up. So now I've just got to get out of the area into the next one, and that's it. That'll be, that's all it is to the split, or to this area. As the split says, it's called castle areas, levers. Okay. Okay, this is really good movement so far. Okay, forget what I said. And we saved 9 seconds, let's go. So movement wasn't perfect, so I could have probably saved like 12 seconds. But I'll take that. Alright, now the next thing you have to worry about is the spider mini-boss. And it's not going to be too bad since I got the strength buff. But still can be a pain in the ass. Okay, it's going really well. Alright, on to the next area. This is the West Grand Hall. Is going to take us to where the spider mini-boss fight is. There we go, did that well. Oh good, that worked out perfectly. Just wanted to make sure that none of the priests there wasn't going to summon anything. So those priests will summon shit if they're given the chance to. So once again, I'm going to high move silently. Alright. Spiny mini boss time. A good boss fight here will. That's not what I wanted. Over here, mate. Over here. Come here. Come here. Dude, come here. Oh, dude, what the? Come here. Will you please die? There we go. That's what I wanted. We lost 4 seconds here. That mini boss is a pain in the ass. Alright, so I didn't take any deaths. We lost a few berserk bros. Still got 25 of them, so that's fine. So, 3 over. Okay, so I should have enough time with hide and move silently to get through to Caden without being spotted by this douchebag. Otherwise, that douchebag will intervene with the fight. Alright. Cool, that was really good. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay, we gained back that time from that we lost to the spider boss. That's good. That's really good. Okay. Once again, as long as I'm hide and move silently in the right spot, to make sure that enemies don't invade the boss fight area. Probably don't need to do a second one actually, but it's just to make sure that these guys don't get in away of the boss fight. Sweet. Cool. Oh my god, that was perfect. He knocked me into the back, he knocked me into a pillar, and so I oh my goodness, really happy with that. Oh, dude, let me do the move. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Get out of my way. I was gonna say, I'm not gonna have that time save go down the fucking toilet because of some annoying enemies getting in the way. Okay, gained another 4 seconds there. Final boss coming up. Once again, as long as I make sure those guys don't spawn into the room. Perfect. Alright, here we go, final boss. Okay, there we go. He's already changing, Jesus. Oh no, there we go. Oh my god, this is going so perfectly. Oh dude. Oh my god, this is going so well. This is where things could get really dumb. So I'm gonna get killed here, regardless what I try and do. Okay. Didn't get the kill on the ice gem Caden there, but we only died once to it, which is pretty much perfect. As long as I don't die too much to it, I'm happy. And we're ready for back to the ice gem. And now we're down to the final hit bar. Oh my goodness, it's going so well. Dude, let me hit you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit, dude. We got a 150-52. Let's go. Oh my goodness, I did not think I'd PB this stream. Holy crap.